Okay, so today's ChatGPT prompt subject is hell really as simple as believe or burn? Stay with me, y'all. I got to build this out. Okay, so I said to ChatGPT, to even wrestle with this fairly, you have to try and put yourself in the shoes of a loving Christian. The good examples, the ones who quietly serve, who care for their neighbors, who embody kindness because of their faith. If you were them, how might you reconcile this question? I've struggled with it my whole life, and this is the mindset I need you to be in. Here's the context. A few years back, I was in Thailand on a work trip. My boss was with me, and as we walked with our distributor, scouting stores for our product, I remember stopping and just watching. The nightlife was alive, street vendors were cooking, teenagers on dates, families laughing. And suddenly, I went back to when I was a kid, sitting in church, wrestling with a question I was never allowed to ask. How could it be that whole nations, whole cultures would be damned to burn forever? I stood there, thousands of miles from home, looking at people who were just like me. Could all of them really be destined for eternal fire simply because they believed differently than I was told to? At 33, I still don't have peace with it. But if you were that loving Christian, how might you justify or try to make sense of it? Give me 3 examples. Here's what it said. Number 1, God's justice. They might say, sin against an infinite God carries infinite weight. Hell isn't God's cruelty, it's the natural result of rejecting him. But then again, I might still struggle with the thought, what exactly is the sin in this scenario? Is simply being born into another culture really the offense that deserves eternal fire? Number 2, God's mercy. Others might believe God ensures everyone has some chance to know Jesus, somehow, some way, even if it's in ways we can't see. To them, rejecting him is like refusing a lifeboat while you're already drowning. But then again, when I look into the faces of people who've never had the same upbringing I did, I can't help but wonder, did they really have that chance? Number 3, God's mystery. And some admit we don't know. They trust that God is love, that his mercy stretches further than we can imagine. Maybe the way he judges souls is a mystery beyond our comprehension. What do you guys think? I ask these questions not for like facts, right? Not to take it, exactly as it's put here, but it's a good foundation for me to think, right? Maybe it sets me on a different direction I wasn't thinking about. So that's why I do this. That's why I prompt these things. What do you guys think?